The name Jehovah, which is the name of God, the creator of the universe, means he causes to become. The Bible tells us that Jehovah does not change. So what we learn about him in past times, as recorded in the Bible, is the same as today. The God of the Bible is the same God who lives today in the heavens of the heavens. When Jehovah created the first human pair, he caused Adam to become a man, and he caused Eve to become a woman. He gave Eve her feminine glory, and he gave Adam his masculine dignity. Because Jehovah knew that Satan, his enemy, would try to ruin Jehovah's creation and corrupt and disfigure what Jehovah had caused to become, Jehovah expressed himself in the Bible as to what he loves and what he hates, so that we humans, who are his children, can be guided away from satanic attempts to corrupt us. So Jehovah tells us how he views gender changing. Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5 says, "No clothing of a man should be put upon a woman, neither should a man wear the clothing of a woman, because anybody doing these things is something detestable to Jehovah your God." Jehovah went further and more specific. About men, he said in Leviticus chapter 19 verse 27, "You must not cut the edge of your beard." About women, he said in 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 15, "If a woman has long hair, it is a glory to her, because her hair is given her instead of a covering." If Jehovah caused men and women to become what they became in the Garden of Eden, and Jehovah reaffirmed the differences between male and female centuries later, would Jehovah now, in this filthy and twisted time period of the world, change his viewpoints and join his enemy in the disfiguring and distorting of gender roles and sexuality? Apostates will say yes, because they don't really know Jehovah and reject what the Bible really says. They will allow Satan to promote his filthy lies through them and mislead many people. An organization that has apostatized from biblical truth and no longer fears Jehovah God will say to women, Jehovah will cause you to become something that you are not, something more similar to a man, in order to accomplish his will. But those false teachers are liars and are stumbling Christ's sheep who know Jehovah and know that gender changing is unacceptable to the true God Jehovah. The Bible says that Jehovah has not changed. He was perfect when he created Adam and Eve, and he is perfect now. The will that Jehovah will accomplish is the same will that he started out with in the Garden of Eden. That's why the Bible talks about the restoration of all things. What was first made will be restored. Yes, Jehovah will accomplish his will, but he will not defy his own principles to achieve that. Jehovah does not confuse his people. We can trust that the Bible accurately records Jehovah's viewpoints and that he has not changed. Woe to those who have stumbled so many men that they now need to convince women that they should become men to fill the gap of the missing men. And woe to those who keep humiliating men by telling them they are equal and even inferior to women. They even encourage their wives, sisters and daughters to imitate Jael the man-killer. Although they call themselves Jehovah's Witnesses, they bring reproach on Jehovah's name and are not worthy to be named by it. The Jehovites of Empire of Jehovah will warn Jehovah's Witnesses that they have apostatized from the Bible and its author. We will reach out to Jesus' stumbled sheep and comfort them in this very difficult time. We will unite together to support one another and wholeheartedly worship our God Jehovah in spirit and truth. The Jehovites are loyal to what Jehovah has said in the Bible and are loyal to their fellow genuine Christian brothers and sisters. If you are a Jehovite or want to know more about Jehovah and the future he has prepared for us, join us at empireofjehovah.org. You can also help our videos reach more of Jesus' sheep by subscribing to this channel and liking its videos. Jehovah will not cause you to become the opposite sex to accomplish his will. To accomplish his will, he will cause you to remain the gender that you already are, just as Jehovah himself does not change.